just in general. It's going to be clean, Ryan. We're late, and it's my fault this time. It's okay. Ryan, I as I take on the Christian path, Ryan, I've chosen to forgive myself. It would be the Christian thing to do, Ryan. This feels out of sort.
I'm so tired of like Christians being
too good.
Look,
they're annoyingly nice. Can I say that?
Look. You have the reason that you're too nice is you have no backbone. You know, you actually have like no authority. You should actually kind of be an asshole about your faith and say the guy died on a cross for your sins. Get over it. He's the son of God. Too fucking bad. Don't feel bad. Don't apologize. I didn't write the book. Did you write the book? I didn't write the book.
But that's like one of the key like premises, right? Actually, I don't know, because here's I let me counter this point, because I think that's like one of the main tenets of Christianity, right? Is forgiveness and all these things. But here's what I think
it's
more.
The Ten Commandments, but yes.
I think that's actually part of what made Jesus so great. And I think we're setting ourselves up for failure. We Christians, I'm not really a Christian. Maybe I shouldn't put myself in there. I think they're setting themselves up for failure by even thinking you can be at that level. I think that's part of, isn't that like the whole thing, right? Isn't that like, am I wrong in this?
Dude, it's not your job to forgive. It's his. We're sinners. So let my sin be not forgiving people that should be forgiven. Fine. I'll bear that cross.
I feel like that's... Isn't that kind of like the whole premise, though? Is that that's what made Jesus
He went into church and said, "You're fucking taking money in my father's kingdom or church," and flipped tables full of money on bankers, basically, and beat them with whips. He said, if you don't have a cloak, if you don't have a sword, sell your cloak and get one. Paraphrasing.
Ryan, today on the show, speaking of Christianity,
the only reason you give forgiveness is because you want forgiveness for just like bankrupting your morality and not standing up for something, being willing to die for a cause of something greater than yourself. Because you know what? Everybody's trying to keep their 401ks and freedom, David. Isn't that a coincidence?
Can I say it's actually, if I were to pick like one thing, it's the one thing I kind of respect about Islam, is that the Muslims who follow Islam are so intense.
Dude, they're getting 99 virgins and they believe it.
They're so much more intense. I think Christianity could use a little bit of that, to be honest with you.
Virgins?
No. Well, I think the world could use more virgins. No, Christianity could use a little more intensity. I think it's too soft. Christianity is too soft. I don't want to like mock a whole group of people or whatever, but like it's soft. They need a little more Muslim intensity built into Christianity. Is that like a weird thing to say? I know we're like
more intensity, less child rape, David.
Well, definitely less child rape. That's, we can make a pros and cons list, and child rape makes the cons for sure. But the intensity I like. Let's have
Charlie
the same...
Kirk off the no list.
Let's have the same.
Is Charlie Kirk off the no list, David? Now that he got shot,
I can't do it. No, I can't, because he was still on that particular list. I don't know if that's a dick move. Like, no, he's still on that list.
Postmortem is.
It's a very compartmentalized list. It's on that issue specifically. Bad.
Your guy won. Do you see people are roasting his wife? Did you see this?
Yes.
Fuck it, we're doing this. I don't care about your part. We're doing this. What do you think, David? Do you think this bitch is cashing in and she's a trillionaire now because her dead husband's made? I am carrying his child. He will be named Charlie, so the next generation has Charlie. This guy's gonna be president at fucking 7.
For
David.
this logical
7, your first baby. Fuck it, first baby president.
But for this logic trail to make sense, Ryan, she would have to have. She would not already be taking in his money while he was alive. So it's not like she's cashing in extra because he died.
What if she was sleeping around, David? Someone else's kid.
Then she would be cashing in extra on top of what she was cashing in. I don't think so. Is it a weird? This is so hard to like judge somebody's grieving. Is that a weird thing to like try to like? What would I do? Like, I don't know. I'd probably be sad as fuck. But like, who am I?
Did you go to?
She should react. I'm sure she is
Did you go to
crazy sad, but
Scotty's?
she probably wants to seem extremely strong in on the front line.
Did you go
Goobers.
to Scotty's memorial back in the day?
No.
Okay, because when we left there, we kind of felt fake and kind of felt really, really bad about it. But I guess Dave, like, I didn't know. I didn't really think it was anything, either which way, right? Who are we to judge or whatever? And I read this comment on Facebook. Honestly, as dumb as it is, it could have been written by a robot, David, but a Charlie Kirk sympathizing Russian bot, David, and
Well, they're trying to
they
make
said,
Israel bots now, Ryan. Just if you didn't see that.
yeah, well, he had a whole room of people he's talking to, and everybody left. The world is melting down. It's crazy.
I will say, like
Uh,
the little ceremony thing they did publicly was kind of weird. There was like, I don't know, there was like pyrotechnics and shit. I don't know. It was off. I'll say that it was off for sure. But like, I'm not gonna. They turned it into an event, maybe more like a celebration. I don't know. What am I? What am I supposed to say?
did they do a 21 gun salute, David, just to really
They
round it?
probably held up. Ryan, speaking of Christianity, though,
They got fucking
the ADL,
fire.
the ADL, Ryan,
They
Ryan,
got
I have to
fire,
just get it right
David.
way.
Yeah, he's in hell.
We're going to talk about the ADL and
People
how
are
they are
psychopaths,
how they
David.
labeled Christians. We're going to talk about white violence, Ryan, white violence. Find Q. We got to find Q. YouTube and Trump settles.
Boys, find you. He fucking drives off.
YouTube and Trump settle. Men taking the last names of women, I think, is something worth talking about. Oh, Israel,
No.
Israel Chat GPT. Also, I gotta see if I can find that again.
Was it Israel ChatGPT? When I sent you the Bangladesh place, they had a dude appointed a health prime minister AI robot. He called for his impeachment.
Well, I gotta see if I can find this. It was. By the way, Ryan, your best friend is back today.
Who's my best friend? This guy.
Here it is.
I can't see it.
Israel wants to train. Yeah, he is. He called us doobers. I don't know if that's like oy vey. Israel wants to train Chat GPT to be more pro-Israel. In a new $6 million contract, U.S. firm Clock Tower X will generate and deploy content across platforms to help game algorithms plus manage AI frameworks to make them more friendly to the cause.
It's literally the definition of World War, David. It's like the definition of World War. You're gonna fucking AI me and to feel bad for Jews?
Well, it's
Is it wrong to hate them more now?
Sure,
Is it wrong to hate Dave? They're
Ryan, you should know as a Christian, it's wrong to hate.
dude. I am one. I swear to God, I'm one fucking algorithm switch away from throwing salutes, dude. Don't make me. Don't make me. What am I supposed to believe? Are you fucking kidding me? What am I supposed to do? You guys are out of your fucking mind. If anybody else did this, you know what? For the record, everybody else is doing this. It's just as bad. But what do I need to see? How much more do I need to see? I watched you shoot children in a hospital in the fucking head.
The hospital's booby
trapped. And then blow up a whole city. And you told me it was fucking booby trapped. You blew it up. How would I know it was booby trapped? You blew it up. You blew up all your evidence.
Well, the whole city. You have a word for it through. I'm sure the pro-Israel
was it a chain reaction that blew up the whole building, like the fucking building 7. That they've lied to me my whole life. I swear to God, I will. Their salutes will be being held in public soon. Keep it up. I know they want this. I know they want this because it's like the ultimate. Fucking, you'll never get sympathy again. They'll drag you socially through all the ultimate social credit score killer is the salute, dude.
I have to say, Ryan, since you just threw in Tower 7. If people did not have a chance to watch it yet, I don't care who you watch.
I would never kill myself. I would never kill myself or anybody else. I'm not suicidal.
Charlie Sheen's interview with Tucker is fucking outstanding. It's so good.
It was so cool. Did you hear how he talked about how he and Alex mocked if they had like a 20 question to be like, we'll just settle it once and for all. What are like the 20?
Yeah, and nobody took him up on the debate. They're like, no, actually, the best part is that they tried to make a campaign. I think it's along the same lines, to reopen the 9/11 Commission, and somebody from Barack Obama's like camp reached out and was like, never gonna happen. Charlie Sheen said it was like a 14-second phone call. Nope, not gonna happen. If you ever think you're stumbling upon a conspiracy theory, ask questions, and if you get in trouble for asking questions, you know it's a conspiracy theory. It's like the ultimate tell.
If I'm not mistaken, even the victims of the 9/11 people that were affected by the asbestos in the World Trade Center that were guaranteed their money by the government that never got it, they had to fight, and the government told them to get fucked. They had to release separate congressional, if I'm not mistaken, David, they had to release separate funding or something, or release, they were trying to stop or prevent care for the 9/11 victims that like had like fucking lung cancer.
They fought him. What they say? Because what was it like? Not their
Look it up.
fault because it was an act of
Dude,
terrorism.
look it up on Gronk. It would summarize it. Ask if the was there any issue on the government paying the victims of 9/11? I could have swore I heard like there's too much. There's too much stuff to remember. Dave, I was going through some pictures, dude. I caught a pod screenshot of us from 2020, dude. It was a different time, dude.
Throwback.
Different
Yes,
time.
there have been several significant issues with U.S. government payments to the victims of September 11th, 2001 terrorist attacks, primarily through September 11th Victim Compensation Fund, the VCF, and related programs like the U.S. Victims of State-Sponsored Terrorism Fund, the USVSST. These challenges spanned funding shortfalls, eligibility restrictions, administrative delays, and political battles over reauthorization. Below, I'll outline the key problems. Funding shortfalls, payments cuts, eligibility, and equity disputes. Don't care about undocumented workers. You get nothing. Offsets and collateral source deductions.
Yeah, because they had a couple. It was within a year or so ago. They actually were like trying to get their money back or something. I remember. All the same. How did we get here?
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah. Oh, their mock, dude. That is so good because one of the things about 9/11 truth or whatever back in the day was what did they have like 144 facts or something? Yeah, I forget like how many it was, but it was like 177 facts about 9/11 that are undisputed by the 9/11 Commission report. And it would be like the Pentagon didn't have any video footage, but the airplane was right there. Steel beams don't melt by aviation fuel. Tower 7 was not hit by by an airplane. And it had like all of those facts. I only know because I seen a sticker of it, David, at a gun rally in Massachusetts.
You know what's crazy? Even when and it's
Hampshire.
to Charlie Sheen's point on this when
But
him
to
and Alex
boil it
did that
down to
20.
20 is very smart.
Here's the thing. To his point, they did like the 20 most undeniable things, and
Yes. It removed all that uncertainty about like, oh, this technicality or well, the jet fuel didn't matter because the airplane hit it at Mach 50 billion. It's like, all right.
well, and
I
then
really
there's
can't
also the
dispute
debate that
you know.
yeah, jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. Well, does it really have to melt it completely? Well, no, but the way it fell, it was more like a demolition. And then if you screenshots, it's like there's like 1,000 of these things. But like by limiting it to 20 of the most like undeniable ones, it's like just to me, even as somebody who, for
Believes
the
the
most
official
part,
steroid,
yeah, for
the
someone who,
wallet through the
for the
plane
most
crash.
part, believed in that, there were always two things that I found the most difficult to debate because I think the story in general kind of makes sense. But the two things that are the most difficult to debate, if the plane hit the Pentagon or landed near the Pentagon, how is there fucking nothing? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. By the Pentagon, nothing, not a thing. What? And Charlie Sheen pointed this out too, but the other one was Tower 7. The no plane
Did
hit
you
it,
ever
but
hear that the airplane in Pennsylvania didn't exist? It was just a cover story to promote patriotism in the American people to draw away from the Pentagon bullshit.
Probably. I've heard 100 different things surrounding 9/11, 1,000 different things. But the other one was the Tower 7 because
It's pretty
you know
solid though. I mean, it's
the
like a point of
plane
contention.
never hit Tower 7, but they said it fell anyway because the hallways burned for hours or something. And it's like that knocked a whole building down, a whole
The
industrial
vacuum.
building.
Yeah, it was connected underneath through like a tunnel, and the pressure from the
The
building
whole
fall.
building fell because there was the fire connected and it created a vacuum. Really, I don't know. I don't like those are the two for me that it's like even if I believe the gist of the story, those two make no sense. There's no sense at
Yeah.
all.
Pentagon, and the only camera you got is the gas station.
You can't fly that fast that close to sea level.
Is that true?
I don't know. I'm not a pilot.
You know how they figured out sea level? Was this guy here for that episode? It's so great. So great. It's like, well, the water level rise. We're like, well, how the fuck do we judge the water level? Like, what is that? What was the water level when we discovered the water level? Sea level's not even real. It's just like the level of the sea, but it's not like a real because we're not measuring from the top of the sea, David. Get it to the bottom of the ocean.
For commercial
So
airliners, speeds at sea level during takeoff or landing are typically 200 to 500 miles per hour. Yeah, I don't know how fast. I don't know how fast you need to go. I mean, 500 miles per hour in plane terms, I don't think is like. Oh, I'm sorry, 200 to 250. That's not that fast at all. I don't know. Regardless,
back to his point, he's saying that even I understand. Like it wasn't like the plane was flying super fast to even hit the tower fast enough to promote the very thing that they say about the steel. I understand. I understand. But that's the problem. That's the problem. Building 7. Look, the fucking wallet's crazy. Fuck Building 7. The Ridge wallet that didn't exist in fucking 2001 that lives through a plane crash and we never heard about. How is that not an advertisement campaign for that company when Pepsi and Coke have been shitting on each other my entire life? Last through plane crash. We caught terrorism with our wallet, and you can stop it too. Like, how is that not a marketing ploy? You know, like it's
probably
crazy.
a little. It's kind
Osama
of a
bin Laden
sentiment
being
level
on the
thing.
CIA payroll was fucking crazy too. That was like that's completely outside of. Well, he was just we trained him to fight Raja Hadi. Okay, you trained a guy, gave him money,
Yeah, but
and then
to be
he
honest with
hated
you,
us
like
because of
that,
our
I
freedom,
agree
and
with
then
you.
flew fucking airplanes into there.
Yeah, I agree that's crazy, but as far as like an official story goes, if we were to follow the official story, that's not super crazy for the United States to literally fund our enemies because we do it all the time.
I know, but we didn't. That was not in our lexicon as Americans. But yeah, we funded Osama bin Laden.
It
That's
it
like
was. It just
people know that.
it
I
wasn't
watched that
public
guy
these
get
days.
hung. I watched Saddam Hussein get hung when I was like 11 years old. It was applauded in this country. We had cards with the most wanted terrorists on it. He was on the fucking thing. We didn't know that he was funded by CIA. Why would they make the cards with their face on it then? And send military after him? But he's known by the CIA as CIA asset. Is that what they told military troops when they gave them out fucking decks of the most wanted terrorism cards? They were military issued, if I'm not mistaken, David.
It's kind of weird they do that.
It's not weird.
It's very weird. Like
It's not
in a
weird.
normal
It's the
weird.
fucking.
Yeah, but it's in a normal world. It's weird. It's a weird thing to do.
The world, Dave. Everything's built by the fucking military. You just like don't. You don't see it because we're not trained to. But like once you train it, you're like, everything's militarized. I read a booby trap book in college. A dude, we were in trade school, and he got it from like his brother in the military. And the book was dated. I forget how old, but it was like from like the 90s or the 80s. And it was like this thick, dude. It was like 60 pages, and the instructions my 9-year-old could read. You know what I mean? Like they were pictured like step by step, figure 1, figure 2, put this in there. It was like how to make a bomb with everything. Put it in everything, like the bottom of your shoe, an umbrella. How to make like your couch cushion become like a bomb that will blow the guy through the ceiling. How to make weapons, like pens into weapons. Like all that shit was in there in the military in the 80s. Dude,
That's
a little thin brochure. Super thin.
yeah, that's kind of
That
weird.
much information. Crazy.
Ryan, we got to get to the big story
Sorry, dude.
today. Uh, the QAnon shaman, Ryan.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that the dude with the water buffalo hat on
Yeah.
J6? All right.
Is suing the federal government. It says here Trump, but it's federal government for $40 trillion.
Is he? Is that real? Is he?
Yeah.
What's he saying? Like
Yeah.
you character assassinated me, violation. Is that what he's going after? Defamation of
We'll go
character?
through it. We'll go. Yeah, we'll go through it. I
This
don't like
will
that the
be
article is. I don't like that the article is specifying Trump because he's suing the federal government, but I guess Trump's president, so whatever. If that's how they want to do it.
I told you guys there is no such thing as an open trial anymore when you put too much shit on the internet. There's no way that guy gets a free trial in this country. He was like incarcerated as a terrorist for like a year or something, 2 years.
Probably more. Yeah. This guy's got. Let's be honest. This guy's got no chance in this case, though. I
No, it's a good
love it,
point.
and the fact
I
that he
love it.
even found someone to take this on is great, but he's got no shot. The QAnon shaman
$40
has
trillion.
sued Donald Trump for $40 trillion in a rambling lawsuit that targets Elon Musk, T-Mobile, and Warner Brothers. Jacob Chansley, the infamous for wearing a horned warrior outfit while storming the U.S. Capitol on January 6th, has claimed that he is the rightful commander-in-chief. In his 26-page complaint, he has claimed that an elite group has launched a conspiracy to violate the Constitution. The entire complaint, which is more akin to a manifesto than a formal legal document, is presented in a single paragraph.
Nice, dude.
He has named Trump, the Federal Reserve, the National Security Agency, the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, the State of Israel, Elon Musk's X Corp, T-Mobile, and Warner Bros. Studio in court documents. In the lengthy complaint, Chansley states that he is the true American president and that America should only have 2 laws, the Bill of Rights and the original Constitution. Fucking legend.
Let's go, dude. Dude, we found Q, boys.
We found him. Here he is.
We found him, boys. $40 trillion lawsuit.
The QAnon shaman.
I love they noted
print.
that it was in one paragraph, dude. Like it was like run-on sentence, no cohesive thought.
This is such an illogical take, but the QAnon shaman would also print a 1-ounce gold coin valued at $40 trillion to pay off the country's debts. I don't even know what he's trying to do at that point. Bizarrely, one section in the lawsuit suggests that plots for Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight and James Cameron's Avatar were plagiarized from his own writing. Also, Chansley has alleged that the National Security Agency catfished him as Michelle Rodriguez to persuade him to use his shamanic abilities to deal with otherworldly matters.
No, The Dark Knight's good one, dude. Yeah, Christopher.
He also claims that Donald Trump personally emailed him just 2 days after the Capitol riots in 2021. Trump has recently blamed the FBI for inciting the Capitol riot, claiming that there were 274 federal agents hidden in the crowd on January 6th.
My God.
If you Google that, it's a debunked conspiracy, though. However, the Department of Justice confirmed that the agents sent to the Capitol had been ordered to investigate reports of a pipe bomb and to prevent Trump loyalists from interrupting the peaceful transfer of power to the then president-elect Joe Biden.
The Christopher Nolan. And James Cameron. Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah. It's one of those things we can keep an eye on, but holy shit.
That's real, dude. That's a real
Yeah,
court case.
yeah. Dude, plagiarizing The Dark Knight is fucking wild.
That man's older than we are. Yeah, they stole that story from me. Oh, dude, that's fucking funny. Dave, you got me on that one. It's been a while, dude. Christopher Nolan. Oh god, we found Q boys. Well, I guess when boys can compete in girls' sports and men are women and women can be men and taken in the ass by your girlfriend strap on missing kid. It's weird, like you said, Dave. Like, you don't expect anything on this. I will say I love the premise because I've said it before on the show. I'll say it until they where are we getting expedited first? New Zealand, you said.
I think we should go to the Netherlands.
Switzerland.
No, check this out. You ready for this?
Dave and I can't get a fair and honest trial. There is no jury of our peers.
No, that's why I'm gonna expedite myself to the Netherlands.
Fuck this guy already.
We want 60,000 Syrian refugees in the Netherlands to return to Syria immediately. And we want, maybe one of the most important, we want all criminal foreigners to be deported from the Netherlands.
Dude,
Dude, what is going on in the world? Everybody's just saying get the fuck out.
Dutch Trump is fucking awesome. We want 60,000 Syrians to get the fuck out, is what he just said. That guy rules. I love Dutch Trump. Dude, he's got the hair and everything. He's literally Dutch Trump.
Oh my god. That's too good, dude. I mean, what else can you do?
I apologize. We're rapid firing these a little bit, but I can tell you what we're not going to do, Ryan.
You ditched me.
Yeah, I'm here. Here's what we're
James
not going to do.
James Cameron's Avatar and Christopher Nolan's.
Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? Yes, did you do it?
I am officially Mr. Mueller.
Hey! 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 Oh! Hey! Oh! Where's the fucking Muellers? Bitch!
We're the Muellers. Like the movie We're the Millers. We're the Muellers.
Yeah, we're the Muellers.
What's on your shirt?
I smell
Naturally.
Okay, for those who can't read the subtitle, just married and he officially took my last name.
And he got pegged later on his wedding night.
Oh, that is a
chair
man
and everything.
who gets pegged for sure. And
Pegged and dog chair.
yeah, somebody else is definitely gonna fuck his wife. Do you want to take this one?
No, I just killed a spider. The reason that you take the man's last name is for children. It's not for your wife to feel better about herself.
Carry
It's
on the
so
legacy of
it's
the name.
well, We can do that. Yes, name, but it's for literal. I'm removing all masculine, feminine beauty here. This is literally for them to call me a clump of cells, David. Okay, this is the clump of cells version. The reason they give a fuck is so that when they dig up your body and your fucking social security number and your fingerprints and all that other shit, they know where you came from. And we do paternal in our country because maternally, women generally know the children they carry, right, David? They come out of their body. Men, we don't have that. That's why we developed the last name. It's the way it was. I know there is some nobility long before that, and the common serfs like ourselves, David, didn't necessarily inherit last names until, my family took the name, came here in 1900. My grandfather did not have a middle name, for example, because he didn't need one just because of the way the world was. But I don't, obviously, I shouldn't have to caveat this. I generally don't care. But you shouldn't fuck with it. Like, do what you want, but like, I don't think any man that takes a woman's last name is much of a man. And that's the way it is. Look, I know women make children too, but life literally comes from men's balls. Okay? Like, I make infinite children every day. I'm making new children possibilities. Women get eggs from the minute they're born and they grow them. They're actually the eggs in your girlfriend or your wife were the eggs that her mother's mother gave her. They start developing that soon. It's actually 2 generations before you meet her. Those eggs, the very beginnings of it, were developed in her mother's mother. And that's why, like, women just naturally are ancestrally, it's just like a thing. Men died. I know I'm getting very far off, David, but like, it goes that deep. That's why it's a big fucking deal. And that's why you're just a cuck. Get cucked, dude. Get cucked. And you know what? I hope you live a good life and you got all that. That's fine. You could have more money, a nicer house, or that's fine. But the woman should take the man's name.
Get a Rope is saying horseshit, so I'm assuming he got his name from Mrs. Rope.
Unless he's saying horseshit that it's dumb.
Get a Rope said, "You've never seen a day of action in your life, tough guy."
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Dude, I've probably fucked more times than, like, longer than you've been alive. So, and regardless of that,
Don't talk about Mrs. Rope's husband that way.
look, the more manly you are, the more women like you. It's like what I don't get. Like, I've experienced this in my own life. Like, literally in my own life. The more, not like I'm out trying to be more manly or something, but just like as I became more comfortable and channeling my inner self and working out or working on myself, thinking more, having more wisdom, doing like what you're supposed to do as a man and a father and a builder of the world. I build a world that people walk on. I'm not taking anybody's fucking name.
I can break this down way more like basic to a way more basic level, and you're right about all the name and all that and the legacy. But at the end of the day, it's pretty simple. The world was designed, not the type of action I was talking about. I think he was talking about fighting. I don't know.
I love it.
The world was designed.
I wish I could see. I wish I could see the
way, and it wasn't designed by anything other than biological facts. So let me put it out this way: women take men's last names because men lead and women follow, and that is indicative of a very basic biological fact, which is, I don't mean to say it this way because I don't condone this kind of thing, but to put it simply, men can beat up women. I'm just being honest. Like, and it's
hold on, Dave. Hold on. For the record, men can beat up men. Men beat up all men. Actually,
that's actually where I was going next.
Beat up. Yeah.
So yes, that's exactly where I was going next. And it's not that men will just openly randomly beat up, but the point is, take that further. It's not even a men versus women thing in that aspect. Throughout history, men versus men would fight each other, and the greatest names of all time were the strongest men. How many people are related to Genghis Khan? You know why? Because he could take whatever the fuck he wanted.
Well, who would tell him no, David?
So we went
You
from
would just say we're married and you're going to go to jail. You have to
Listen,
pay child support,
I
David.
get it, man. We're in a very different age. Raping and pillaging is bad. I get all that. But let me just put it this way. This
The
is why
immigrants are
society
doing it to us,
this
David.
is why society is absolutely crumbling, because we went from men like Genghis Khan taking what they wanted to men who get pegged and make TikTok videos because he took his wife's last name. You want to see a failing soft society? That's where it comes from. These are the results of our actions of a soft society. This is why I said when we were talking about Christianity earlier, as much as I like the tenets of Christianity and all this stuff, there's one thing they need to take from Islam, and that's the grit. There is no grit. It's just bend over and acceptance and forgiveness and all this stuff, and those are great traits to have. But at some level, it's got to be, I don't forgive you, and I'm going to dominate you, and that needs to matter.
Dude, if we had swords, like if I was walking around with a sword, I don't think anybody would have problems with anybody. You know, you ever think about that shit? You know, like 10,000 years ago, just walking around with like swords, not even
It'd be
fucking swords.
it'd be a crazy
2,000 years ago.
experiment to just imagine a world in society without any weaponry at all, and it's all just hand to hand combat. It's like just the purest, greatest fighters are like the top tier.
It's terrifying.
It'd be a different world.
It's terrifying.
But Ryan, you get no action, so you no shot. I don't know. What a wild.
I had a celebrity moment this weekend.
world.
I had a celebrity moment this weekend. I maybe not share, but it was pretty crazy. And I can't imagine how professional athletes feel or famous people. It's pretty crazy.
It's probably surreal.
What I experienced was surreal. So I like it. Like I felt like the world moved around me. Like the world was mine. Not that I was being greedy, but just like the state I was in, it was just like very connective, and everything opens up to you when you're right there. Like when you're in true like bliss and flow in your body. I went out dancing. I went to a concert. I went to 2 concerts this weekend actually, but I went but dude, I had like a celebrity moment. I was like surrounded, and we took a group picture and shit, but I was just on fire, man. People love me. And I can't imagine having that every day. Like no wonder like people have egos, and narcissism. I fight really hard to not have it. You know, Dave, we talk about this all the time. It's where like a lot of the discipline and mindset actually comes from, is kind of propping yourself up good enough to like not be an asshole in the world, Be like, yeah, I'm great, but I'm not the best, but I can be way better. It's just such a poisonous dance with it,
Mhm.
But oh, no action. That's where I was going with that. Yeah, celebrity. I felt like a celebrity this weekend, so I'll get a rope and swing from it. Who does get a rope? Do I know you personally, or you're just like a?
We'll keep an eye. We'll keep an eye on the chat.
Chad, I'm cooked.
Ryan, YouTube has agreed to pay Trump $24.5 million to settle a 2021 lawsuit for suspending his account after January 6th riots.
So Trump can sue YouTube. That's cool, but this guy can't sue the government for $40 trillion for ruining his whole life.
I mean, he can sue, sure, yeah. You can do whatever you want. I can sue whatever I want. Doesn't mean it's going to go particularly well. But hey, Alex Jones got sued for $1 billion, so the government's got to be suable for at least $1 trillion, right? If you could sue Alex Jones for $1.5 billion, there's no way you can tell me that his $40 trillion of the entire federal government and Warner Brothers and whoever else, like, there's no way you can tell me
James
that's
Cameron.
crazy. That's crazy. But Alex Jones, one single individual, not worth $1 billion, getting sued for $1.5 billion. The GDP of other countries is perfectly fine.
Yo, his voice is so powerful. It's the gross domestic product of India. Crazy. Crazy, dude.
Yeah, so YouTube is settling this out of court, which typically means they thought they were going to lose.
Fucked up.
I always wondered this, like, is it worth settling if you're
always worth settling.
suing YouTube? Is it worth settling? I don't know. In this particular case, like, would you rather make a point, or is it too risky?
Well, you're halfway through your presidency coming up here. Are you even going to be out of presidency at the time?
Well, it's been going on since 21. It's already been going on 4 years. So I don't know. It could drag out for another 4 or 5 years. Who knows? I don't know why. I never will understand why legal stuff takes so long. 5 years. 5 years to settle. 4 years to settle. What are they doing for 4 years? You think of all the work you could do in 4 years, Ryan?
I'm pretty sure those guys
lawyers
have
got
to
the what?
A legal case.
Yeah. It's just built on the fact they're just stacking their own pockets. Like, you can't tell me this takes 4 years to accomplish. There's no way. In a reasonable, realistic world, not run by bureaucrats or fucking greedy, like, there's no way this would take 4 years to accomplish. And then it was going to drag out, presumably, if they didn't settle for another few years. I mean, if this took 4 years, nothing even happened yet. It was 4 years. What happens if you actually go to like a civil court?
It's crazy.
The legal system has been completely corrupted by money, obviously. You see that everywhere, from rulings to just basic stuff like this, where it takes 4 years to settle.
A parking ticket.
In what world?
A speeding ticket. A tint ticket. Registration ticket. Parking ticket. Tickets in general.
Well, they're
anti-ticket.
protecting and serving, right?
No, I am for writing somebody an infraction when there is physical damage, somebody's hurt, somebody's close to being hurt, or something. You know what I mean? Like, you almost hit a building, or you almost hit somebody, or you almost caused an accident. If you don't have a fucking directional on and nobody's on the road, we're gonna pull you over for that, huh?
Ryan, I got to tell you, if I was a governor of a state, I would implore someone to put this on my desk, and I would sign it. If you're a police officer, if you're not called into action, you do nothing. You have no thing to do. If I don't call you, I don't fucking need you. I don't need you out patrolling the streets trying to catch someone doing 65 and a 60. You're not helping. And secondary to that, if I call you, you better fucking help. Because how many times have we seen shit like the Uvalde Police Department during a school shooting go there and stand around with their thumbs in their ass while children died?
Well, they're just clumps of cells, David.
I'm sorry, were you too busy handing out tint tickets to protect children? Get fucked. I'm not anti-police, but I really hate the system. I really do. Because
they are Nazis, David.
They are clearly the aggressors. They are after you. They're trying to catch you on these tiny little loopholes and stipulations that they made anyway. Oh, it's really, you're supposed to have 70% light transparency. You only got 65%. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck away from my car. Why are you even bothering me right now? Are you really protecting? Are you serving? Really? Your community you're serving right now? Oh, it's just the law, Ryan. They're just doing their job.
Yeah, last time I had a police encounter, David, I told the police to leave me the fuck alone. Have a good night. Basically, I was not driving. I was walking.
It's 2 a.m. on the way. I'm on the way home, completely sober. I roll a stop sign because it's 2 a.m. and I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere, Pennsylvania. Woo! You know why I pulled you over? Because you're an asshole. You have nothing to do. Are you fine? Why aren't you sleeping until somebody calls you?
Well, you shouldn't do the crime, do the time, David.
I really don't have anything against police in general, but fucking Christ, it bothers me. It really does. These people who just do these fucking checkpoints and shit, like, get the fucking away from me. What are you doing right now? Do you feel good about yourself? I really want to ask. I know some police officers, but I really want to ask some of you, like, do you really feel good about yourself when you pull somebody over because they're speeding? Do you feel like you saved the day?
Checkpoint. I know a guy that set a record for the most DWI checkpoints. You know what's crazy, David? So I've seen him at the bar drinking. Wonder where to put out checkpoints.
Well, I'm sure they've waited the correct amount of time for their liver to handle all the alcoholic content before they drive home, right?
Yeah, they also know like the nightlife because they've been part of it, so they know where to go. It's weird. There's a whole apparatus of shit built outside of your life you don't even know about. Then you start bumping into it like that. You're like, wow, dude. There's a lot of weight classes out here swinging at each other.
I didn't mean to go on a cop rant. It's really not police officers. It really isn't. But some of them, definitely some of them, but mostly just the way the system is designed really bothers me. And I mean, every time we see one of those videos, man, the fucking guy driving around, oh, you should have had your lights on. It's a little cloudy out. Oh, better shatter my property and punch me in the face. Actually, you're not helping. Actually,
let's shatter this guy's eye socket real quick.
I better knock this guy to the fucking ground after I damage his personal property because I didn't like the way his headlights were off when it was slightly cloudy.
I remember when we seen that video, I didn't even wait. I was like, I'm so mad. And then you're like, wait, Ryan, there's a second camera. And we're like, this is worse. You're like, yeah, I know, it's great, ain't it? It's just... I'm breaking the window. The guy's all hyped up and all fucking probably was huffing pre-workout in the fucking car, dude, getting all zanned out on basic legal, not legal methamphetamine in a fucking jar. You buy a GNC, fucks, I'm onto you. I'm onto you, motherfuckers. Get all hyped up in your car and you think you're fucking doing something. Are you serious? You feel like you're moving weight. I go there on coffee and maybe some pot. You fucking fucks, dude. Yeah, moving those 70 pounders, just some repping.
Brian, I'll say this.
Dude, I don't care how big you are. I will try to beat the bricks off anybody at some point, dude. It's just getting out of hand. Fucking, what are you, chest pressing 80-pound dumbbells at the fucking gym?
I'll say this: get a rope. Did take his wife's last name, but he is with us in cops, so that's fine. Listen, we can all come together. There's common ground, right?
Get a rope and a butt plug, and meet me to go fight the cops.
But find Q first.
Find Q, dude. You boys, find Q. Got in his fucking Trailblazer and drove away, dude. This is so weird. It's like a comic book. That guy probably actually thought he was doing something. Like he literally probably was like, I'm just saving America out here, telling guys to find Q, but I don't tell them how.
Well, Ryan, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Didn't you have one that I was really interested in?
I don't know. I got a couple things, but nothing super crazy. I will say the ADL thing is interesting. It's kind of old news, but it resurfaced recently, especially in the wake of Charlie Kirk, but especially since people clearly didn't learn their lessons because Don Lemon and Ilhan Omar and the whole ilk are running around saying we have a white violence problem in this country. But this came forward, the ADL, they listed, I'm just going to pull it up. They listed Christian identity. Here, let me get the screen share going. Christian identity, extremism, hate, or terrorism.
My faith is a terrorist.
Well, it's very hateful, right?
Dave, the first.
And keep in mind, this is ironically enough, the Anti-Defamation League, I believe.
Little
What
light
do you
reading
have?
here, Dave.
Is that
Little
a pocket Bible? What is that?
little
Excellent. Well,
little
that makes you a domestic terrorist, Ryan.
a
Perfect.
little light reading here. I'm just, I don't want to bore people with like civics and all, because it's really not important or nothing. But I'm gonna kiss my cross first.
Are you gonna get
The
all the
Bill of
way
Rights, as
to the
provided in
First
the
Amendment,
first
Ryan?
10 amendments to the Constitution of the United States, effective December 15th, 1791, David. Articles in addition to an amended preamble. Article 1, David. Oh, here it is. Preamble. The conventions of a number of the states having, at the time of their adopting the Constitution, expressed a desire in order to prevent misconstruction or abuse of its powers. The further declaratory and restrictive clauses should be added, and as extending the ground of public confidence in the government will best ensure the benefit ends of its institution. Article 1. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise therefore, or abridging freedom of speech or of the press or of the right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for redress of their grievance.
Those sound like they're all listed separately, Ryan.
Oh, I mean, it said or, David.
Oh, so
It did say
it can't be both, Ryan.
it did say or of the press or of, well, look, the First Amendment is Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting free speech or the exercise of religion or abridging the freedom of speech, meaning suppressing it, or of the press, which is including the internet, assholes, or the right of the people to peacefully redress government for grievance, which I would argue is the internet. Elon says the town square. If the algorithm throttles you at all, that's abridgment of the First Amendment. And these are guaranteed to me by the creator of the universe, Dave. It's not even the government.
Yeah, we've touched on that before. It's very simple. But Ryan, what do you say if the ADL says you're an extremist group?
The Constitution had no title, David.
Ryan,
Has no title.
do you have a right to extremism, Ryan?
If the government forces me to be 100%, David. We, the people, are the government, David, not the government. I am the government. I am an individual. I don't have a jury of my peers. I am my peer.
Ryan, if we are the government, do I get to can I censor you, or is that a violation of your rights?
It's a violation of my rights.
Actually,
unless I'm a white Christian.
I don't know how many people made that point before. I kind of like
What?
that.
What?
If we are the people, if the government is we the people.
Yeah. Yeah, because look, here's the thing.
That means YouTube doesn't get to censor me. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. You don't.
You're in. They should have just put it in there. You're individual. You can't have individual representation in government. That's the opposite of government. Everybody would be their own country. That's the opposite of representation, which is why we have representation. But you can't represent individuals because it's fucking counterintuitive. And individuals naturally gather with ideas. Clicks, we call them. Just happens. Always has human nature. Constitution baked right into it. But like, that's why it's we the people. And it's not like, oh, we the people vote. No. I can be president. What are you talking about? I can be president. I don't even have to hold another office. It's one of the few offices that you can do that. You gotta like be dog catcher or some shit. I could literally just be president by the internet at this point. The way, like, imagine if Taylor Swift's president. She didn't do anything. She fucking plays music. She's the government now. We the people. She was nobody before, but now she magically is. No. We the people is me. I'm the president. I don't write the thing. I'm not delusional. I'm not like the QAnon guy. That's the idea.
He's the rightful commander-in-chief, Ryan.
It's baked into the thing is the human nature. And the first, you have no other God before me. And then it's do unto others as you do to yourself. Like, that's kind of like, I'm the government. I should think like I'm the president. I'm the mayor of my town. The president of my town is the mayor. You should act like that. Jordan Peterson would tell you to act like that. Aim at the highest and act like it. And if you fall short, you're fucking, what is he? Aim for the stars. And if you hit the moon, all the dumb cliches. Nobody gives a fuck about them. They put them in a Disney movie with a fucking character with a hot girl fucking voice that you care now. It's crazy. I gotta watch you guys get addicted to VR and robots and not make fun of you. Crazy. Stay in the fucking Matrix. I don't care. Like, they're gonna ruin. Like, I'm not gonna be able to be participating. I can put in all the kiosks that will take your job, so I'm gonna laugh every time I put one of those things in. I will laugh out loud because it's not funny. I'm laughing so the robot knows that I know. Like, I know what the fuck you're doing. Alex Ramosi, I just seen him on Facebook. I followed him long enough to know by now. He said within a couple of years, people are going to have robot payments to clean your house. Because you're not, I mean, first of all, some people work so much that they're not even home. But it's just like, it's 100 hours a week of free labor.
Realistically, you could probably make that case that exists now.
It does. If you're both working, you got to eat. Like that.
Well, I mean, even if you simplify robot, because everyone thinks robot this big, complicated, beep boop up. You could think like those simple, like those automated vacuums that fucking roll around your house and bump into shit and fucking eat your curtains and cords. Like, you literally could buy one of those for a few $100, do the fucking payment plan thing, and technically, like, he's right already. It doesn't even have to be this
more.
Big. Well, I get it, but I'm just saying
cooking and clean. But yeah, he's talking like a $400 car payment on like your $10,000 robot that will like literally save you time. So when you get home, your house is clean. You can just do. Now I know wealthy people probably pay a housekeeper for this, literally, and that's kind of where that's going. But like, upper middle class people that make 6 figures a year, their wife doesn't have to cook or clean anymore. Sure, honey, I got $400. Blowing the neighbor, Dave.
Great. She can keep doing dishes then. I'm not paying a fucking robot so you can blow the neighbor. It's not happening. What do you want me to do? Take your last name while you do it too? The fuck?
I mean, the cup chair is right there in the corner next to the bed, Dave.
Well, at least the fucking robot made vacuumed it for me.
Men are not in control.
Fuck, dude, fuck
Men are not
goes
in
into
control,
this society.
David.
Don't do this.
Men are not in control, dude. The computer runs us. That thing is a woman. It's a succubus. It's Medusa. The snakes of many heads. Then again, Dave, what was it in Eden that got Eve to eat the apple? What animal was it?
Snake.
Yeah. Wonder why Medusa's got a head full of them, David. I don't know. The myths always work out because they're there for us to remember across time in a artistic way so that they're impressionable for our children. But at some point, we got to just punch them. Because I'm not taking anybody's name. I'm the government. Dave and I can't have a free trial. I should be able to sue the government for unlimited amount of money. As far as I'm concerned, you fucking bastardize the world and you're killing children in the name of booby trap buildings and Jews and world hunger, and you're worried about sustainability in Antarctica. You're building underground stuff in Antarctica, but you're telling me that it's melting.
Makes it easier to build, right?
These people are lying to us. Congressmen are talking about aliens being in the ocean, not in space.
Octopus. Definitely ocean aliens. Meet an octopus in real life. Fucking ocean aliens. They're weird. They're fucking weird. Fucking camouflage and shit. Fucking weird.
None of this shit is real. It's a figment of your imagination, and I'll keep trying to finger paint with my bloody hands. Dave Ryan, December 1773. Catch us on Rumble for the greatest podcast in all of human history. As always, David, I appreciate you the most for your time. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Oh, Decembertainment, David. I got to share a story. So, double concert weekend. One was just like a night out with my friend. We ended up going to a bar club, and we had to pay like a cover to get in, but it was dope. We got down. The next day was, you know who Suicide Boys are, David?
Yeah, I've heard of them. They're
like rock, rap, trap, metal.
Different. Yep.
Okay, so I didn't know anything about them. My friends were going, got a phone call. Yo, free ticket, just drive. Come and fucking. First of all, there was a Jesus there. Pretty incredible. Because I made a joke about Jesus, David.
I was going to say, Jesus came back to watch the Suicide Boys?
I made a joke about Jesus, and then he literally got crowd surfed and kicked me in the face. Or the person next to me in the face. I don't quite remember. But he like literally into our group. We look over, it's fucking Jesus is there. And then I'm standing there enjoying the show, David. And I'm just like, dancing or whatever. Because it's like that. It's like just real heavy, like, like hip hop. Like, dude, you could almost like.
It's like every genre at the same time. It's hard to describe.
You could like fight, fucking dance to it all at the same time, dude. And like, I get bumped, bro. Like, and I turn around, dude, and it's just a sea of people just fucking beating the shit out of each other. I'm like, oh, it's like that, dude. I look at the people I'm with, I give them my phone and shit. I take my shirt off and I just go run in that mosh pit, dude. And I was out there getting after it. And I fucked everybody up. Fucked them all up, David. I didn't punch nobody. I'm a pusher. I don't punch. But interesting story, David. I'm doing the lap. You do your laps and you push or kick or whatever the fuck people do. And I got grabbed in the throat by somebody. And like as I'm going to like the edge, get like this. I grab the hand out of the way. I grab them by the shirt. I grab them by their like up here, and I go to punch them because they grabbed me by my throat, and I was kind of pissed off about it. And it's a woman, a girl, like 20 years old, dude. I felt because I knew the arms. When I grabbed the arms, there was no bicep. Like there was just no. It just
she
felt
wanted
like,
you to take her last name, Ryan.
Yeah, she was taking something, dude. Because I almost fucking broke that girl's face. Because she's wearing all black, like her hair is just long. It was just, what are you in a mosh pit? What are you doing? There's guys in there bigger than me. The fuck is wrong with you? And you grabbed me by the throat? Women are crazy, dude. So, first of all, two things. I will 100% go to that concert again. That was fucking... I will beat ass any day to that shit. Second of all, if I would have bumped into that when I was like in my 20s or whatever, that would probably be like they're like a rap Slipknot. Like just intense fucking after it. And that's kind of how I took it. It was like, because it's a little bit younger. The generation that were there were a little younger than us. But it was dope. Suicide Boys, not bad. Darien Lake put on. It was a little rough on a Sunday show. I went to work today.
Yeah.
I didn't drink a lot, so that was okay. But yeah, your boy got down. I showed some young bucks what it's like to be in the prime of your life, and maybe I'll get a rope. Dave Ryan, Cyber 1773. I'll see you guys tomorrow.